What's up, Facebook friends and family? Welcome to Relationships with Ryan. I'm Ryan, and today the message is to have a great marriage, we must leave the comforts of a good marriage. So this journey that Lucy and I have been on, especially the past couple weeks, we're getting into Ruthlessly Committed and removing a lot of stuff around, and Lucy has been making some big shifts in the Sexy Mama movement, which has been her baby for the past 3 years now. And there's a lot going on with business, but I want to take this to the marriage. So just Lucy and I in our marriage, she has been doing a lot of hard work, investing so much time and energy, pouring her heart and soul out into what's called the Sexy Mama movement. She's created something special that's impacted tons of lives. Tons, I don't know about tons of lives. Impacted lots of lives. Lots of moms, lots of families, lots of husbands, lots of businesses that affect other people. It has been great. Now in our marriage, she's been doing that on her own. She has been doing that mainly on her own with a little bit of support from me, a little bit of feedback from me. But now we want to work as a team. And I talked about this a little bit in the video yesterday, where I talked about to create something new, the old must die. And this is a little bit of a piggyback on that. And in our marriage, we want something great. I want something great. And where we are right now, it was great. It was beyond great. To say it was great is crazy. Like, it's beyond great to where we were 6 months ago. It's beyond great to where we were even 3 months ago or 2 months ago. 10 years ago, 6 years ago, wherever I even put that starting line on, like, where we are today is great. It's freaking great. Like, it's unimaginable where we have come. At the same time, where we want to go, where I want to go, and now I'm looking at this is, well, this is good. Because what I see in my mind is great is what I want further. Not that I'm not content, or I'm not satisfied, or I'm not super, super thankful. Like, so much gratitude. Like, it's unbelievable what I have. And I'm very thankful for what I have with Lucy. But with business, this has opened up a whole new road. I'm like, well, this is great. Like, I want to be this kind of team with Lucy. And just like yesterday's video, like, to create this something new, the old must die. And to get out of my comfort zone and expand, like, where we are today was the target 3 months ago. And this was great. Back then, we thought what we had was good. And this was great. Now we reached this, we attained this, yes. And now there's something greater. See, the road to greatness never stops. It's a journey that keeps on going. But I'm sure there's a book I'm sure most of you have read. It's called Good to Great. And I think inside that book is a line that is the greatest enemy of great is good. And so I have to come to this point inside of myself that says, am I willing to give up good right now? See, what we have in business, in our relationship when it comes to business, Lucy does her own thing. She makes her own decisions. And I make my own decisions. We have a certain space in there. And to get to that level, it was a lot of work. To get to our level in our relationship is a lot of fucking work. At the same time, where I want to go, like, to work as a team. I've always wanted to be this spectacular team with Lucy. And to make those decisions together, not just give feedback, but to actually make decisions together, to get our visions so aligned, so in tune. It takes a whole nother level of connection, a whole nother level of vulnerability, of expressing ourselves, of knowing each other, understanding each other. It's a whole another level. When I look at that, that's great. And that makes me where I am right now, and what we had yesterday as a relationship, as a marriage, it makes me where I am right now in my marriage with Lucy. That's good. Because what I see is great. The vision is great. I want that level of connection. I talked about the 10X yesterday. Who would have to be 10X the man, 10X the husband I am right now? And this is kind of along those lines. Like, who would I have to become to be 10X? And this video, this message is more along the lines of, okay, I see the 10X. That's great. But man, the comfort that I have to give up, because things are good right now in our marriage. Things are so damn good. I have to give up that. I have to give up some space. I have to give up certain tolerances to create the connection that 10X would bring. And so good becomes the enemy. The comfort that I experience now in my marriage becomes the enemy of what I see as great, my further vision of who I want to become as a man, of who I want Lucy to become as a wife, what I want our marriage to become, and our connection, and our passion, and our freedom, and our intimacy. And it's a big reality check. Like I can't just say, hey, I want to be 10X the person and just move. Like there's a lot of shifts involved, a lot of pain, a lot of acknowledgement of, okay, we'll have to give up this. A lot of collisions, a lot of truth, a lot of honesty, a lot of big stuff. So my question for you, I have two questions. One is, where are you right now inside of your marriage where is that Lucy? Hey, baby. Should bring you on camera. Where inside your marriage right now are you very comfortable? You're doing good. You've worked your ass off to get where you are inside your marriage right now with your husband, with your wife. And you're doing very good. Not perfect. Of course you're not perfect. But you're doing very good. You've worked your ass off for years and years. Where are you right now inside of our house? You can't see that I'm in the bedroom? And it's good. But you have something deep inside you that's telling you you want something more. You want greater. You want greater connection, a greater passion, greater intimacy, greater level of conversation, greater sex. Maybe it's more sex. Maybe it's a different, like whatever it is, like there's something inside of you that, hey, things are good right now. And I've been working my ass off for this. We have worked our ass off. We have a lot to celebrate. And there's also at the same time, there's a place inside you that's saying, this is what I really, really want. I want to create this. Second question is, what must you do to make that happen? What conversation must you have? What must you have to come to terms with or acknowledge that you must give up to create that greatness inside your marriage? There you have it. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in with, I want to say Ruthlessly Committed. Soon, Relationships with Ryan. And you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, baby. Yes, greater sex. Greater sex. All right, I love you all.